I'm Chase Roback. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Star Trek. Today we have Lori Legacy.
Hello.
And let's jump right into this, right?
Sounds good.
So, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am Lori Legacy, and I grew up in a beautiful city, Sandy, Oregon, and I have been a professional entertainer since the age of 10. But my two finest accomplishments for me are my two children, Ryan and Elizabeth. I am so very proud of them. But I am a singer, ventriloquist, tribute artist, and an actress.
So you're a singer and an actress and a ventriloquist.
Yep.
How'd you get into that?
Believe it or not, I was super shy as a child. I would hide under my bed till company left. My family used to like to gather around my aunt's piano and sing songs. And if anybody made notice of my voice, because when I was younger I had a loud vibrato-y voice, I would run and hide till they all left. My mom bought me a ventriloquist puppet, and I taught myself the art of ventriloquism. And in my mind, I thought, well, if they're looking at the puppet, they won't be looking at me. So it helped me come out of my shell a little bit, so I started singing and performing with my ventriloquist puppet partner.
So how'd you get into the industry here?
Well, as I grew up, I performed at a lot of honky-tonks all over the Northwest, and I did a PACAF tour for the Air Force, which took me to Korea, Japan, Philippines, and Guam. And then I auditioned for a show called Legends in Concert, because with a couple of props, I started impersonating Dolly Parton. I did it as not a joke, but I did it for a talent show at school, and we did a parody of 9 to 5, because that was the big hit back then. And the band I was performing with at the time said, let's do it in the show. So it became part of our show, and then I did a long 7-year run with Legends in Concert, and all over Vegas and Singapore, Australia. I went to Denmark with a show called Honky Tonk Angels, where I also paid tribute to Dolly Parton, and did a lot of traveling there. And so that brought me to Vegas, and I stayed put because I started in a show called Menopause the Musical, which I just retired from after a 13-year run. If you're doing all this math, we're not going to tell how old I am. I had some long-running shows.
So after 13 years, you're kind of changing lanes right now. Can you tell us anything about your new films?
Yes, I'm so excited. I did want to jump into TV and film, so I've been commuting back and forth between here and LA and trying out for commercials, and I've done some industrials, but then I hooked up with a wonderful filmmaker by the name of Sherry Wang, and we did a beautiful film about Dolly, kind of a Dolly docudrama, or I like to call it mockumentary, and we just finished that, so stay tuned for that. And right now I'm in the middle of shooting a film with her all about Elvis, and I play Elvis's mama Gladys, and I am just very honored to be a part of all that.
So all those films that you talked about, they all sound great. I can't wait to watch them. What about films that you maybe have done previously, the ones that are already kind of finished?
Oh my goodness, yes. It's very near and dear to my heart, no pun intended. The name of it is The Beating of My Heart, and it's about a woman aging, maybe a little overweight, lounge performer who also portrays Dolly Parton and is a ventriloquist, battling the demons of aging out of the profession and losing her man of over 20 years and going through all those sentimental, serious moments and going through menopause too. And it's just a very sweet, endearing love story that you have to watch, and women of all ages will enjoy it. And so will the men.
Well, that all sounds amazing. Can we hear a little taste of that?
Yeah, it's a very tender story, and there is some tears, and I can't give you that right now, but I will give you some of the lighter side. The singing, when I do Dolly Parton, we do a song called 9 to 5 Rushing. Get up early, must get ready, no time for coffee, time to clock and run. The clock is ticking, I like working, just not rushing. Southern girls like me need a little pampering. 8 hours of 9 to 5 work and 3 hours of traffic, it's just too much for me.
Wow.
And I have a real serious conversation with my ventriloquist puppet, who is portraying someone else in the story. You'll have to stay tuned for that. But I'm still talking like Dolly. See, I get into character and I can't get out. And I don't even have my props on. But I'm talking to my ventriloquist puppet. His name in real life is Simon.
Mm-hmm.
And when you talk like a ventriloquist, you just relax your throat and relax your mouth and soften your tongue against your teeth so you can understand what you're saying. Right?
That is talent.
Or crazy. We don't know which one yet.
When you talk about, this industry, you talked about everything you've done with a lot of enthusiasm. Obviously you love this industry, you love working in it. Would you say it was your passion?
It's been my passion since I was very young. Like I said, for me, and to help me come out of my shell and my shyness, and help me to speak with people and one-on-one, the art of entertainment has just been a blessing in my life, and it'll continue to be that, and I will always pursue that dream. And to all the young kids out there, or women of my age, don't ever give up. Like I told Elvis, don't ever give up. Just keep pursuing your dreams, and you know what, hey, even if you don't make a lot of money at it sometimes, you're at least doing what you absolutely love to do. So always do something you love.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Lori Legacy, everybody. Well, with all that talent, I am certain that Lori Legacy is on the right track to becoming a star. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Thank Lori Legacy again for coming on, and we'll see you guys next time.